Guys, what's going on? Welcome to 2019. This is the Club with the Man 1993, and we're going to be talking about, of course, the last topic from 2018. I know, we did the channel recap review, Q&A, and all that jazz. A couple hours ago, about 6 hours ago, I gotta say we did that. But of course, I said I'd be back up here sometime after the new year to do my live review of Monday Night Raw, the New Year's Eve edition that was pre-taped in Detroit, Michigan at Little Caesars Arena, which I can go for Little Caesars right now. Thank you very much. Yeah, first also, yeah, Happy New Year, everybody. Again, thank you to those also who joined me earlier for the end of the year video that I did on my channel. And of course, after I, lost my family in Skip-O 3 times, because I cannot beat my family in Skip-O 3 times. I mean, at all. I've introduced them to this game this year, and now in 2018, this past year, and not once have been able to beat my freaking parents. It's my New Year's resolution this year. But other than that, my New Year's Eve, I thought was pretty good. Nice and relaxing. Drank some wine, waited for the ball to drop or be raised, whichever one you guys are watching this year. I can't remember what Dick Clark did. Well, Dick Clark's show did this year. Yes, Happy New Year, everybody. And yes, I know, again, as I said before, to this stream and my SmackDown review tomorrow will be the last ones where we have, the tree inside. I mean, my Christmas decorations are going down on Monday, it sounds like. But yeah, of course, before we get started, as always, let's check the live chat, see if there's anyone joining us. And we've got TN Couponer Mark. What's going on, guys? He said Happy New Year's. B- was TN Couponer's grade. Happy New Year's. Well, Mark, it's good to hear from you too, man. So overall, I don't know. I mean, this episode of Raw, I saw some things that could have been, in my opinion, just kind of leaning towards something. I mean, I did like, the steel cage match we got with Ziggler and McIntyre. I do like the stuff with Seth Rollins. Other than that, though, I wasn't really that. I mean, I like the stuff with Elias and Baron Corbin. I did like that little brawl there was there. But I don't know. Other than that, it's like I'm just still not feeling this whole big change thing that apparently is just going on right now. It's just McMahon's being there, and it's no different, in my opinion. And we had a battle royale tonight that, had Apollo Crews eliminating 8 people. But then again, it's like, most of them and the people in the match were going to win the match anyways. And then the match with him and Ambrose had its moments in it, but it wasn't that great. But of course, we'll get into this review and talk about things for the most part. And see, because he said, Marco, there's nothing really to talk about. It was just the same boring Raw as every Monday, which, and yeah, I told you, Mike, big shakedown for sure. Yeah, again, it's just, it's been kind of a good thing that I've been busier the past couple weeks since TLC. I'm able to watch Raw or SmackDown live. Well, I mean, I missed watching SmackDown live, but I'm able to watch Raw live in the start weeks, which to me has been a good thing, I gotta say. So thank you to, my busy social life and whatnot for saving me from doing so. But yeah, again, we'll see how things go by like middle or late January. So we'll see what happens there again with my job at Amazon, so whatnot. But yeah, so let's just talk about this show real quickly. I don't have too much to really say about it. It's just an average show to me. We didn't have we actually opened up the show with the steel cage match. I was surprised. I thought this would be a little more later in the show, or maybe even the main event. Actually, I would have rather had this been the main event, but we all know what the main event was. It's kind of like with a match that seemed pretty much end the feud with Ziggler and McIntyre inside the steel cage. Ziggler started off, hot out of the match pretty much, but then Drew just at times though just pretty much seemed to get the upper hand on him. It was just slugging back and forth and whatnot. Some great back and forth action, I gotta say here. Again, I don't know why they had to throw Finn Balor involved in this feud. Now, I mean, it was a fresh match for TLC, put on a pay-per-view with Balor and McIntyre, but I still feel Balor was just just hanging around. That's why I feel like there was more going on with Ziggler and McIntyre, even though Ziggler hasn't really been full on babyface, if you know what I mean. But towards the end of the match, he's telling Dolph he's refusing to let it be over, yelling at him to fight, and he hits a zigzag and almost does it there. He charges in though, but then out of nowhere, Drew just lands the Claymore kick on him, and then he didn't go to pin him. He did not go to pin him at first, but then he then slow claps. And then he was waiting, and he hit a second Claymore kick on Ziggler, pins him for the victory. And afterwards, McIntyre gets a chair and returns to the cage and starts, mounting forearms. People telling him to, to back off and whatnot, but he traps Ziggler's head between it and the steel cage, and he drop kicked the chair, of course, again with another Claymore kick. He gets a microphone and tells Dolph he is nothing but pathetic, dead weight, and he doesn't even deserve Drew's scraps. So now that the chapter is finally closed, he can focus on what really matters and prove that McIntyre is king of the WWE by winning the Royal Rumble and finally fulfill his destiny by winning the Universal Championship, which I'm like, yes, let's go. WrestleMania, I want McIntyre winning that Universal Championship, him or Rollins. But some point in 2019, this year, Drew McIntyre will be Universal Champion. He's most definitely has deserved it for sure. He goes to leave, but we turn around one more time and hits one more Claymore kick on Ziggler just to leave it even more statement. So very bold statement, very bold match. I gotta say, to start the show, was good. We didn't see a Shane McMahon and Triple H coming out of a limousine. And then we see Finn Balor, Ember Moon, The Ascension, and Lucha House Party just giving their New Year's resolutions. And then we had Seth Rollins come out, say he's not much for resolutions. WWE runs so fast that every day is a fresh start. So he's not waiting. He wants his rematch against Dean Ambrose. But then out comes Triple H, reminding Seth that under the new rules now, there's no automatic rematch clauses. So his rematch isn't happening, but he's not sure if Seth deserves a rematch. He takes no pleasure in that because he's one of the biggest supporters. Seth tries to call bullshit, but Triple H says that he made him believe in him, and the moment he stopped believing, Rollins kicked his ass at WrestleMania until he believed in him again. Where's that guy? Who took what he wanted? Because all he sees is a shell of a man asking for stuff. Seth says he's not asking. He's been carrying Raw on his back for the last year. While Brock was in Saskatchewan, he has every week churning out classics with the entire roster. And you think he's asking? Rollins is glad he's not handing things out anymore because he likes earning his opportunities. He asks if he wants the soulless bastard back, and he confirms that he wants it, and he wants it tonight. We're set to burn it all down, starting with Bobby Lashley. Rollins says he'll take everything Lashley has to give, and then everything Dean does too. And after that, he'll take anyone who gets in his way up to, including Brock Lesnar and even Triple H's entire family. Shane came out here to play Peacemaker and announced that there will be a number one contenders fresh start battle royale for a number one contendership for the Intercontinental Championship. Okay. I believe we did have the battle royale. Apollo Crews won this by eliminating 8 people, but listen to who's all in this match. Let's see here. Balor was in the match, apparently. No Way Jose was in the match. The Ascension was in there. Titus O'Neil, Zack Ryder, Lucha House Party, and Kurt Hawkins. Excuse me. Baron Corbin, I said before, was in there. Mojo Rawley was in there. Let's see here. Who else was in this match, too? Yeah, I can't believe actually Finn would not even win this match if he was even in this match. The highlights, I don't think I remember even seeing Finn in it. Yeah, BT was in there. Tyler Breeze was in there. And then I try to see I can't remember where Cora dumped out Balor, of course. Yeah, that's right. So it came down actually to Kurt Hawkins, Baron Corbin, and Apollo Crews, but Corbin eliminated him, and then Crews eliminated Corbin to win And he's interviewing the ring about his title match later on, saying this is exactly what he's asking for all year, and he can't think of any better way to spend the last day of 2018 than becoming the new IC Intercontinental Champion. Natalya's interview backstage saying that how 2018 was a little rough losing her dad, but full of great things like working with Ronda and pushing JR to the limit last week. And she came to do it again because she's going to do that at WrestleMania because she's going to enter the Women's Royal Rumble. Nia Jax was up, asks, what if something derails her plans? And then her and Tamina just attacked her. Who cares? We saw Jamie Noble and Adam Pearce breaking them up. I don't care at all. Then we get Baron Corbin complaining about how he should have won the Battle Royale. Nobody deserves a fresh start more than him with how the crowd mistreated him. He deserves a reward. And then Elias came out. Pearce was just trashing on Corbin and how, no one likes it, how he needs to go away. And then he sings his song, and then they start brawling around the ring, which I thought was worthwhile for it. Corbin obviously having all the heat on him right now. And then I know Elias tried to hit them with like Sunny D or something like that, which would got him the upper hand. He kept sandwiching him into a barricade and just, beat him down. So I don't know if we're going to get an Elias and Baron Corbin feud maybe sometime down the line. Who knows? But I thought this brawl was not too bad. We have Drake Maverick and Office of Pain getting their New Year's resolutions. Riot Squad also within there. Zack Ryder wants to have more matches on Raw because apparently he never had a single match on Raw until he was in the Battle Royal tonight. And Jose just wants to live in the moment and bring his party squad in to celebrate. And then, of course, once again, guys, we're talking about change, right? Then why did once again we get Bayley and Sasha and Ember taking on the freaking Riot Squad? I couldn't care. I just saw Sarah Logan in this match most of the time. And Bayley beat her with a flying elbow drop. Again, now they're hyping up the women's tag titles, but once again, we're still getting that same freaking six-man tag matches. Where's this change? I'm seeing, yes, we're seeing Apollo Crews get opportunities, and then, yes, we're seeing Drew McIntyre, making his way up the ladder. Yes, we saw Natalya take on Ronda last week in a Raw Women's title match. I get it, but there is still barely any change. What direction is the Raw Women's division going in right now? What direction is, the Intercontinental Championship going right now? What direction, is anyone going right now? Nowhere, because we're still getting the same freaking shit every single week. Oh my gosh, it's pissing me off. I'm just so glad we get a recap of Braun Strowman's 2018, which once again is me saying, okay, he did all this stuff, but where did he get? Nowhere. And then of course, I lost completely just once they showed him doing that stupid porta potty crap with Kevin Owens. That just still pisses me off to this day that they did that. We didn't have Bobby Lashley come out with Leo Rush. Leo says he hypes his man up as a fighter who fights and says Rollins is going to find that out firsthand. Once Bobby Lashley is done dominating him, he'll show him his favorite pose, and Detroit will have to kiss it pretty much like screw this. Lashley and Rollins have a decent match, I gotta say. Of course, Rush tries to get involved with the match as well, but Seth just eventually just snapped and to start attacking Lashley and Rush with the chair because obviously Rollins has just been obsessed with getting his hands back on Dean Ambrose after what all he'd been doing, and Ambrose kind of playing that short little mind game. The only worthwhile part of their match at TLC. I'm still sorry, but I thought it sucked. I'm hoping for better, but again, the story has a direction, it has something to it, but it just got to get more interesting. And Rollins, of course, losing control, just taking out his anger on Lashley and Leo Rush, bringing out that more aggressive side of him again. Something interesting, but we'll see. We then get hyped up that John Cena is going to be on Raw next week. And then we see the video packages of the NXT superstars will come to the main roster soon. Maybe we'll get them soon. Then we have, get this one, guys. We have Heath Slater and Rhino, which, once again, Rhino was fired. How did he get his job back? I mean, there was no story there besides the fact that Baron Corbin's no longer GM. Did I miss something here that apparently Rhino got his job back? Taking on Jinder Mahal and the Singh brothers. And what happens here? Jinder Mahal and the Singh brothers won. I got nothing. I've got nothing. I've got nothing. Dean Ambrose is backstage being interviewed, talking about how this fresh start doesn't need any kind of fresh start. The him, unlike Rollins, Seth doesn't look well, and he feels sorry for him. But as the moral compass of WWE, he has to fulfill his promises to burn everything Rollins holds dear down. As for tonight, Apollo Crews is getting his feel-good moment, and Dean's going to turn his fresh start into a rotten end. Get more New Year's resolutions with Bobby Roode, Chad Gable. Apparently, Revival is going to tag team title rematch next week. The Revival mentioned theirs as well. And now really saying her New Year's resolution is become the women's tag champs with Sasha Banks. Once again, this makes me sickening. They should have had that feud this year. Still get how those two aren't happy with how they were booked this year, because I just feel so bad for them. Dean Ambrose and Paul Crews match just took a while to really pick up. Wasn't bad again. Apollo showing again he's got offense. He's just got no character. Dean out of the blue just hits the dirty deeds on him to retain the championship. Alexa Bliss cuts some promo apparently that Raw next week is gonna debut her actual her new talk show called A Moment of Bliss, and Ronda Rousey doing her special guest, and she just trashes Ronda, telling her to dress appropriately and don't dress up like some slum pit or something like that, as she said. So hopefully that'll go good. I mean, again, when Alexa Bliss has the right material work, again, she's great on a microphone, but those open forums again were not making things look too good, I gotta say. So we'll see what happens with that next week. And then we're seeing Brock Lesnar returning to Raw next week, which once again I do not care. And main event, once again, we're talking about change down. Then why we get another tag match? We've seen this match already. This feud is over. Ronda, Natty taking on Nia Jax and Tamina. Did not care at all whatsoever. Ronda and Natty win after Ronda gets Tamina to tap out, because the only thing Tamina can do is a super kick. So that's how the show off the air. Again, just a C for me. Maybe C plus. I don't know, because some of the stuff actually did kind of give it a little bit of a direction, but to me it's still nothing. But just cracked me up also that we had Jinder Mahal and the Singh brothers being Heath Slater and Rhino. That's pathetic. So give it a C. Again, not really much to really say about this episode of Raw. It sucked and I did not care. What do you guys have to say in the live chat about it? Let me see here. I was hoping Finn would have won. Me too. I work second shift, so I have to watch WWE YouTube channel. Save a lot of time that way for sure. It seems like that, especially for Raw, my friend. The code thought was actually good. Some stuff was good, but again, still wasn't a big fan of it. Everyone's Happy New Year still. I'm pissed Crews should have left the belt. He was super impressive tonight. Eliminating 7 to 8 men to Battle Royal was true, but once again, much people, who wouldn't expect to win the match anyways. They could have had a little more depth in that Battle Royal, I felt. Rollins set up that he's facing Lesnar at Mania, which they still show they're teasing. WWE should bring back No Way Out in February. Instead of calling it Elimination Chamber. They saw the Elimination Chamber match there. That the 3 stages of hell will main event the show. Rollins and the Ambrose, 1 wrestling, 2 street fight, and then Hell to Cell, which wouldn't be bad. Would be a bad idea for that also as well. Again, if Rollins is going to face Brock Lesnar, I'm pretty sure Rollins and Ambrose will probably wrap up their feud by Fastlane then, or even if they continue the feud after WrestleMania, I'm pretty sure Dean Ambrose is gonna be like that one obstacle that Rollins has to get around to get to Brock Lesnar pretty much. But then afterwards, it's gonna be set up for probably our Ambrose and Rollins feud in the main event scene. That's where it should be, I feel. Again, Apollo Crews was impressive. Hawkins in the final 3. What's up, Jay? Happy New Year to you as well. Again, some of the Elias that was good. Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder lasted longer than Finn Balor in this Battle Royal, which again was pretty sad. 2019 is going to be exciting. Cruz is underrated. He's underrated again. I mean, again, he's awesome in the ring, but But like, as Jay says, he has zero charisma. Like I listened to his Fallout interview. God, I hate to say it, but the guy has no character. Again, I love the guy in the ring. He can wrestle. I definitely want to see him be champions but he has got to find some kind of character because he has no charisma. And you are right, Jay. That is his problem. I gotta say, his talent is better than 90% of the roster for sure. Yeah, when exactly is this fresh start supposed to happen? Who knows? We'll see if WWE is good next year. They have big plans, and is what a lot of sites said, but I don't buy it with how bad Vince is. Just let Triple H take over. Exactly. Wonder if Bliss' new show could set up Ronda for her next title defense. It could be. We'll see. Jay's giving it a C. The coach giving it a B minus. Yeah, why wasn't even Elias in this battle royal? He could have been in there too. Again, I'm thinking, if eventually Rollins and Ambrose will be like a main event feud with the Universal title involved, I would like to see Elias be the one to dethrone Dean Ambrose for the IC title, as I said in my bold predictions, which would be a good idea. Still think Styles versus Brock at Mania, which wouldn't be a bad idea. Cruz needs a manager. Imagine if he had Paul Heyman by his side, then he'd be worth more than Lesnar. He already is, which wouldn't be a bad idea at all. Let's see here. What's up, Robbie? Happy New Year to you as well, my friend. It's just about to be New Year's out your way. Yeah, Robbie, 2019, I said my sister who lives in Texas now, she used to live in Seattle, but she lives in Texas now, so she's only an hour behind us now. When it was New Year, I texted her, I said, hey, 2019, that's not too bad so far. You should try it out sometime. So, Robbie, 2019 is not so bad. I mean, you should try it out sometime when it happens, my friend. Did you think McIntyre was actually going to Claymore kick Ziggler off the chair post? Did think that it was, but that was definitely still awesome. Next week was where the work really begins. This is the holiday show, throwaway show. Next week is where we need to see this new change, which I agree. SmackDown apparently looks very good tomorrow, which I'll see that tomorrow. Lashley and Cruz could make a solid tag team, which when booked right, I do agree. But we'll see where that goes with that. TNQ Par says, good point, Jay. So, I don't know, maybe I'll be a little nice. I'll be a little lenient. Maybe I'll give this episode a C+ again, because there was stuff I did enjoy with, stuff with McIntyre and Ziggler, the direction for Rollins, Apollo Crews, getting a chance in some ways. But again, a lot of the stuff was just, we've seen it already how many times. The 6-woman tag matches. The main event was the match we've seen how many times. That match with Jinder Mahal and the Singh brothers and Heath Slater and Rhino. My God. Ah, boy. So I'll give this episode a C+. I'm just going to give just a C, but I'll up it to a C+. So C+ for Raw tonight, guys. We'll greatly give Raw your thoughts down in the comment section below. Be sure to click my like and subscribe more content on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Van3. Again, guys, Happy New Year, but I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed. I'll see you guys sometime tomorrow for my SmackDown review. I'm going to try to pick up the video game Let's Plays again. And, as I also mentioned in my my Q&A special too, I felt like 2018 I was a little bit lower on views. I mean, because my highest video only got like 4.6 thousand views, and I haven't had my videos hit 10,000 for a while. So check out the match cards for sure. Let's see if I can get keep my Raw reviews. I have been getting a lot more views lately. They crack like the 100. So let's try to get the views up a little bit this year. That's my goal for this year. Getting the views back up a little bit. Reached 1,000 subscribers last year. Of course, let's see here. Let's say I get let's set the goal high. Let's go for 1,500 by the end of 2019. Let's see if we can get there, and we will go from there. So, guys, thank you guys again for joining me live for this review. So, guys, I'll see you all tomorrow for my SmackDown review again. Maybe a video game Let's Play or something like that here and there, but we'll see what happens at tomorrow, because I do work tomorrow night at 6. So, till then, guys, I'll see you all tomorrow night. Happy New Year once again, and peace out, everybody. Cheers to 2019.